Do you ever wonder how to mix a bass? Is it the same with your kick? Is it the same with a snare? How do you mix your bass? Do you ever wonder? Today, in the moment, I will show you how to mix your bass with reaperdaw, free plugin, stock plugin. Let's get into the video. So here we're gonna have, this is my bass. I'm gonna play this song so you can hear the bass, and then we'll go from there.
Back then they didn't even know me, now they all love me. Back then they didn't even know me, now they all love me. All love me, love, love. 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 Born into the world of fear.
So I hope you heard the bass. I will select, this is my bass right here. This is without the vocal. So, first of all, before you start mixing your bass, you need to make sure that your sample is in mono, like this one. Second of it, you need to make sure that your panel for panning, it's in the center. Let me show you here. So if you come here to the knob fader, you right click on it, it will give you this, it will show you this table here, which is everything that's going on. So the first one here is the volume, and this one is your panning, and this is the width. So the width is like you adding stereo or mono over here. So I'm not touching those, so make sure you pan it to the center, your bass, and the width, it's either you're not touching it, it's not mono, it's not stereo, it's just there in the middle. So basically that's what I have here, and I sent some of the bass to channel 8, which this channel 8, it's like is doing a parallel compress. I'll show you in the moment. What do I have? This one. So this is it's doing the parallel compress on this channel over here. So we reduce the vocal a little bit, and we change the phase to the middle. It's not like stereo both way, it's just in the middle. That's the phase is gonna be like this, and we didn't touch the pen. So this area is the send. You're gonna see all the send here, and this area here, it's your receiver. So I'm receiving a side chain from my kick over here. On tracks 105, I'm receiving this side chain. How do I tell it's a side chain? Because this is the audio original, which is the band 1 and 2, but it's sending the output to 3 and 4, which we cannot hear. This is just a signal coming from this side chain. So that's what I have here. I wanted to show you a quick pick so you guys know what's going on. So for the side chain, I'll make a specific video for the kick and the bass, how you can do your side chain. That's coming in another video. So that's how you can put your bass in mono, or you can also come here in this knob over here, you can put it on mono. So, and then after that, you're gonna click here to add effects. So this is gonna be your effects over here. The first effect I have is a re-EQ. Re-EQ. I'm cutting at the high end, so I don't need anything from the high end. So this is bend 4. I'm using bend 4. I say high shelf, so I'm cutting all the way from frequency 5K all the way up. I'm cutting it down. I don't need it because the bass is usually a low frequency. So I didn't touch bend 1, I didn't touch bend 2 and bend 3. So I only focus on bend 4 on the cutting. And let's jump to the second plugin. The second plugin here is a re-EQ also. But in this one, I'm cutting different. I'm cutting from the first one, I'm cutting the low end. So we're using the high pass type to cut from the low end, and we're cutting from frequency 34 Hertz all the way down. That's what we're cutting over here. Second bend, I am boosting. I'm boosting here because I want to leave a space for the kick. If you haven't watched that video that I made, how to leave a space for the kick and the bass, please check in here or in the description. I'll leave the link for that video, or in the comments somewhere over there. I'll leave the link for that video. It will show you why I left for the kick for this bass. So this is the bass now. I'm leaving this space here for the kick. It's very important to leave this space because both the kick and the bass are the low frequency. We don't want it to be fighting each other. So we need to leave one of the bass, one of the low end to lead. So in this case, I was leaving the kick to lead and the bass is just behind, right? So that's why I'm creating this space over here. So each one can have their own space to shine, right? So that's the second bend. The third bend now, I didn't touch it. And then the fourth bend, I'm cutting again. So from 15 low all the way down, 15K up, I'm cutting over here. And that's what I use, that one. And this third plugin over here, it's a recap. Recap is a compressor, so to compress your sound. In this recap, I'm using, I didn't touch the pre-cap, I touched the attack, it's at 14, the release is around 2.243 millisecond, and my ratio is around 8.35. So that's it basically. That's what I use so to compress my bass. And the fourth plugin, it's a recap. It's also a compressor, but this compressor I'm using as a side chain. So in this example here, I'm using this as a side chain, but I'm not touching any of the attack or release. It's just there, and I'm just sending this signal. It's coming, remember I showed you guys the signal is coming from the kick, so I'm using this side chain over here to receive that, right? So if you want to hear it, We can hear it from here. Let me see. I can solo the kick, and we can hear it there. Let's play, and then I will preview over here to hear it. So did you hear that? So the preview is just a filter to show you what is coming through out from this side chain over here, because you see here they say auxiliary input. Auxiliary input is one of those input I showed you earlier, which was the 3 and the 4 over here. You see here. So if you look at here, you have, this is the main channel, the main input coming in from 1 and 2, and then those one are the track channel 3 and 4, which they are auxiliary. We cannot hear that. It's just a signal coming out from 1 and 2, right? So since 3 and 4 are not selected, we cannot hear that. It's just a signal. Remember that? So let me just show you again over here. So those one are this coming from this kick. So this one here, it's the auxiliary signal 3 and 4. You got it? If not, just let me know down in the bottom, and I'll answer your question. So basically that's how you have this auxiliary over here, right? So you can select it here. If you see main input, it means it's coming from 1 and 2, so it's just coming straight there. But when I have auxiliary input, it means I have that signal, the 3 and 4, that we cannot hear it. It's just sending the signal, but you can preview the side chain from here, from the preview. So I will make another tutorial how do I connect the side chain from the kick to the bass. If you interested, let me know down the bottom. But anyway, I think you will need it to know how to mix your bass and your kick together. So I'll make that video anyway. So that's it. And the next one, I have this stereo channel volume. It's a channel that helps me to tell if your sample is leaking. Is leaking, what do I mean by leaking? It means like when your sample is in stereo, you can have leakage, right? I will show you an example in a moment, because I have to show you how you can start doing your stuff from scratch, and then I'll bring this plugin and then I'll show you why I have it there. So this is helpful for me to see, but for now this is good. I'll show you why is it good. I'll play it and then I'll select it. You won't see any leakage coming from this output. This is the input and this is the output. Let's see. See, now we have no leakage. I select it, there is no leakage. Cannot hear any leakage. And select now. So this is how I tell if my sample is in mono or not. Sometimes it's kind of hard. You might see it in mono, but actually the output is not coming mono. So this is just for me to double check, make sure everything is mono. So once you have that, that's all the effects that I use so far for this song. This song is called All Love Me, and it's available in all platforms. I'll leave the link down the bottom, down the section description, in the comments, so you guys, if you want to check it out, you can check it out. Let's get back to the video. I'm your chef. This is your recipe, and this is how you mix your bass in Reaper with stock plugin. Leave your comment down below. Make sure you like, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.